This podcast was brought to you by emotions that I have that make me depressed and things that make me hate myself. So please stay tuned for the following podcast. Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome to another episode of Double the Trouble. I'm Chris.
And I'm Richard.
Oh, man. Emotions, dude. Emotions are the damnedest fucking thing.
That's the one thing we'll be talking about for now.
Look, dude, I get that people have a bunch of emotions. Usually a lot of people in this world do get fucking depressed. And it's like, bros, fucking chill the fuck out, you know? Like, what's good?
I don't know, dude.
No one's gonna know about that inside joke, but whatever, dude. What's good? Oh.
Sticks down.
So, yeah, dude, we were talking a little bit before the podcast and stuff, and you were throwing a lot of emotions at me. You're all like, oh, I'm mad, I'm angry, I'm horny, and I'm like, oh, fuck, I can't dodge all this shit. Especially that horny one. That one just right there. And, I guess we're able to talk about it and stuff. Not like go into depth with it, but you've been feeling ways.
I feel some type of way, man. No lives me no more in this bitch. No invite and shit. I'm missing out the beers and barbecue, all the ass tapping and shit.
I can bring you a beer right now if you would like.
Nah, bitch.
I'll bring you half a beer, a quarter of beer. I might bring you just the bottle because I might drink it on the way.
No, serious, no.
No, but yeah, you were having emotions, and like I said earlier, I've noticed that it's because we're not hanging around a lot. Well, we're not hanging with each other a lot anymore, you know.
I literally have no one to hang out for a while because I'm a bit busy, man. So
you gotta stop being busy. Quit your job. You know what? Fuck it. Take my job.
Nigga.
Please. I'm begging you.
No,
please take my job.
No, Richard barely making anything no more.
Oh, man. See, that's an emotion.
No, that's just being a bitch, having a hormone attack at the moment. Not even taking hormones, you bitch.
Yes. I've been eating soy.
Fucking soy boy.
Soy boy. Fuck, dude. But I get it. It's you said it was like depression and stuff, but at the same time you're mad.
Yeah.
And I don't understand that. How can you be sad and mad? Like it's like crying but being like fuck.
It's like basically like after like a wank, it's like you don't know what to do, man. It's just like right there. It's like,
what do you mean you don't know what to do? You cry in the shower, just like every normal person.
Dude, I was like, I'm like thinking to myself like, where's my jizz gonna go, man? It's
going down the drain.
It's like, am I gonna know having some random kid in the ocean?
One of them alligator babies. No, but see, that kind of emotion is weird to me, like sadness. I don't understand sadness all that much, because it's like, why are you crying? Shit already happened, you know? The only thing you can do to change the way you feel then is to fucking get past it.
Honestly, I haven't really been that type of person that actually has been sad. It's just mostly like my main emotions is mostly happy or just angry. But the thing is that what am I, my period? Nigga.
Yeah, but so you're either angry or happy?
Yeah, this is the only emotions I ever have, dude. I don't feel no, like, here's the thing about being autistic, you don't really have that many emotions. So it sucks.
I tell that to my kid. This motherfucker crying that he has anxiety, then he's fucking angry, then happy. This dude fucking glitches. Like,
This dude
I don't know how else to put it. He's there and he's like, oh my fucking god, hi dad. I'm like, what the fuck, hey, bitch, you bipolar?
He's bi, motherfucker.
I've asked him, and he got mad at me.
He doesn't want to admit it, dude. One of these days.
He kind of did admit it. I'm like, hey, are you gay? He's like, what does that mean? I'm like, do you like boys? He's like, I like girls more. I'm like, okay, cool, thanks.
Cool, good to know.
You know, you could have just said yes or no.
Who knows, man? Someone has to be gay in your family eventually.
Hopefully someone brings a nice boy to the house and like, hey, this is my boyfriend.
And he's paying the bills. He's a politician.
I'll be like, come, let me shake your hand.
Like, he's a CEO. of this
If
ass.
another one, if they all turn out gay and they're like, oh yeah, here's my boyfriend, fucking, you know, he runs this business and stuff, and then the one's like, oh, he runs this business, and the other one's like, he's gonna live with us. I would like, fuck out. Fuck you. Look at this emotion, bitch. Ah, I'm angry.
Deep down, you're sad. He's like, nigga, I wish I had that money.
He's gonna take my money. Nah, I ain't gonna have 2 freeloaders. Fuck that shit. Get out. And then I'm gonna kick Karen out too. I don't know why, but you made this one. This one was all you. The other ones that are successful, those are mine.
So you calling your wife stupid?
No, I'm saying that she fucked up on one of them.
So you're trying to get her to...
Because I would never blame myself.
She was just one of those fucking Mexican moms who's like, never wants to admit they're wrong at all.
Yes, I am a Mexican mom. I have chanclas. Oh, fuck, I wish I had chanclas, dude. Now I'm sad. Oh shit, first time I've ever been sad.
I find that hard to believe, dude. You're bullshitting me.
No, I've been sad before. I've had depression. Like, I've tried killing myself and all that. And, you know, I found it to be stupid. I didn't like the way that I was feeling. I'm like, this is fucking dumb. Fucking, now I'm just gonna be angry. And then I started punching walls, punching people. Allegedly.
Punching you kids.
Yeah, but that stopped once they got into karate.
Smacking your ass's wife, maybe smacking your wife's ass every once in a while.
Yeah, that's nothing but pleasure, dude. That's not even anger.
Oh no, maybe vice versa. Maybe have her slap your ass once in a while.
I'm not gonna lie. I am into the whole fucking getting hurt thing.
I know, man. You're a fucking sub.
I like getting hit. Because I'll get hit. I'm like, really?
Fucking masochist.
What do you mean that's your knee? But yeah, there's also emotions in sex. You know, people feel passion. You know, that fiery passion. Where they're just like, yes, everything goes all wild and crazy. You know, your back gets all fucking scratched up. Your fucking chest gets scratched. Your nipples get pulled. Hot wax on you. Hot cheese. I am fat, so hot cheese. And then we bring out that fucking can of Cheese Whiz.
All this shit you mentioned, man, makes me forget how the best times we had. The whipped cream, the strawberry and chocolate.
Bitch, we were making tortas. Cutting up cilantro on me for the salsa.
Dude, you've been shoving tortas on my ass all day.
Hey, that's what you named it.
Yeah.
Put your torta in me. Here, take a bite.
Nigga.
But yeah, dude, there's a bunch of emotions. It goes from fucking being happy just because you're happy, you know, little things in life, then being sad also because of, which is weird. You can be happy for the little things in life, but then the littlest thing in life can also make you sad.
Exactly.
You might, like when you stub your fucking pinky toe. on a piece of furniture.
No, I just get mad at it. It's like, motherfucker, I'm gonna break you.
Yeah, but in the beginning you're like, bah, ah, you go down crying and shit, and then you get up and that's when you're angry and you start fucking up that furniture. But turns out that furniture is a black belt.
Motherfucker.
All the dishes come falling onto you.
Fuck, dude.
The fridge jumps in for some fucking reason.
The britches of sumo fucking slams your ass.
But yeah, it's like it's so weird that it's like that. Like I said, from the littlest thing making you happy to the smallest thing making you sad.
No, I actually kind of think of it like throughout the years, I haven't really been sad at all, honestly. The thing is that it's like whenever I'm sad, it's for something that like one, I'm basically letting my own self down because I don't understand how to like improve at times. I have to like, and plus I've been stubborn to like have people help me. I've always been reliant on just like having myself do everything as it is.
I think that's the one thing that you need is to let yourself get help. It's like the whole fucking Alcoholics Anonymous kind of shit. Like the first step to fixing yourself is to admit that you have a problem.
Yeah,
you know, and you're still at that first fucking step, dude.
Yeah.
You gotta admit that you need help.
I did admit it. Like to my parents, I finally admitted that like I need the help, and they finally like decided, you know what, we'll help you out. Which is like should have asked us in the beginning, and end up telling them I was like I can't because I didn't know what to say. I didn't know like how to feel from like how to feel what. I basically in my head I kept on thinking like I didn't want to feel like a burden to them, or I didn't want to have them to tell me like, well, do something about it, or actually get this shit done and this and that. One of the things when I finally told, it took me 3 months to finally let my mom know that my girlfriend was pregnant, and all my head had all these expectations like having like to get yelled at and all this shit. But when she finally like heard the fact that she was pregnant, she just was happy about it instead.
About fucking time, dude. I thought you were gay. Well, Mom, I have something else to tell you.
Next year, like, this is my boyfriend.
He's pregnant. Oh, thank God.
What?
I thought you were gonna say he was sterile.
I don't know her. It's like, oh, never mind. I took the test. I'm pregnant.
You whore, get the fuck out of my house.
But basically the one thing in my head that people end up telling me is like, one, you've been like relying on shit on yourself all the time, and you're they end up telling me you have a fear to like to get feedback, and you have a fear to like rejection of what's gonna happen, and you have that fear of like having people to tell you like, why can't you do it yourself? And then
that's the shit too that I have noticed that when people try to seek help, there's always other people on the sidelines fucking trying to be saying what you said, why don't you just do it yourself? It's like, bitch, because I need the help.
But throughout the years, I had my pride of being like, oh, hey, I'm gonna actually do this on my own.
Oh, dude, you and I've seen it. I've seen you do stuff on your own. I've seen you fucking succeed and shit. But you know, there's always shit that fucking throws you back.
There's always a time for people to finally like let their pride down to actually just admit that they need the help. Like, basically, it's not really like people end up saying like, dude, you're always like independent and shit. You're always doing this and this, and you're not really receiving help. Like, I really admire that, but like, we've been seeing you've been a little bit down, and then like just last year and this year, I finally admit like I want help. I need help. I don't know how to say it because I don't want to feel weak, because makes some people that have too much pride, they feel kind of weak thinking about like, I feel like I'm just like having someone just boost me up. But this is what people need to know. Don't be afraid to ask for help. because
Oh yeah, dude.
like basically eventually like you think you have it all in your head, but you don't. Just because like you've been learning things on the street or you've been like reading books and shit, yeah. But sometimes in the end you need like someone to give you a hand. Someone
Yeah,
just
you need that. Yeah, whether it be moral support, financial support, or just someone to fucking listen.
exactly.
People need that shit.
Yeah, that's
And I understand. I've gone through that situation before. I think I might have mentioned it on the podcast
you mentioned
where I was financially distraught
yeah.
and I didn't want to move back in, so I asked Caesar for money. You know, he helped me out a lot, and you know I was in between jobs and all that shit. And I'm like, fuck. But I sucked it up. I'm like, hey, can I borrow money? As soon as I get the money back, I'll fucking pay you back.
No, yeah, but it's like
Still haven't paid him back.
he listened to the podcast like, nigga, what's up?
If he fucking comes at me with that shit, like, hey, so you owe me money still, huh? I was like, oh, you're a listener?
Really? What?
Bitch, did you rate and review?
That's the first thing you'll say. Fucking, I know that for a fact. You'll say that.
And then I can't give him money right after that, because then people will be like, you're just paying for your fucking rates and reviews. Nah, dude, that's what I owed. Nah.
No, but no. In the end, like, basically, anyone that's going through depression or worse than that have like suicide intentions, or people that have to do the whole thing of like last resort things, like people that do have like last resorts like in their heads, like it's rather for men and women, they think about like killing people, they think about like hurting people, they tend to like just become like basically like they become emotionless to the point that they start to have sex with random people, not giving a shit whatsoever.
Wait, how?
No, they basically become so like basically a person when they're broken as hell, you become so broken to the point that you just basically devoted yourself to like someone really just down. So like literally anyone could just tell you like you're this and you're this and this, and you just accept it, and then basically it's like you're taking whatever like anyone tells you, and basically you become the puppet for everyone. It's like, all right, you do this for me, or you're gonna do this for me, or I'm gonna basically a better example is for people that go through this whole shit of like putting themselves down because like they don't feel that they're wanted, or they have low self-esteem because like they don't feel like they're actually like strong enough to overpower what they have. And for instance, what's called it, like kids that are like nerds or geeks, they tend to get bullied because of the whole thing, like they're weak and they're like being smart and shit. There's the whole bully.
But not anymore. Have you noticed? All of those turned into school shooters.
Yeah. No, but in the end, the whole thing was like, people that go through like a deep depression, they tend to do one of the three. Basically, they literally just let anyone fuck them, no matter if they have AIDS or nothing, whatever. They just don't care. They put themselves down to the point like, by all means, I don't care. You could fuck me, I'll fuck you. I don't care. The whole thing with like someone, that's where there's some people that are like subs. That are subs and fucking
You bitch.
masochists. It's just no. It's true. It's true.
So what kind of depression am I going through?
Low self-esteem. You need the attention.
Low sodium.
No, dude. It's just basically low self-esteem is what brings you to have that attention. Like you want to get hurt. You want to have that attention.
But I've always been like that though.
No, yeah. Some people have that because like, it's part of their personality. It's like
okay, no lie. I've broken bones on purpose.
What?
Yeah, a couple the ankle breaks. Right after I'm like, no, climax. And then the pain comes in. My little fucking ankle dangling.
You just dangle it more, just like, oh yes.
Fucking hit it against the fucking rock or something. Ah! Just seeing me on the ground somewhere, fucking, ow, ow, fuck, oh yeah. What is that guy doing? Why is he in the park doing that? Shut up, I like an audience.
Oh yeah, so yeah, when it comes to depression, also it brings you to like I said earlier, the whole like men or women, they tend to like not give a shit. They prefer to be like the rag doll, the fucking sex doll. They don't care. Just like, here, take me. Some people end up being the whole like, I don't care. You could hit me. Basically, they become the fucking they put themselves so low to the point they become gimps. They don't care. They're just like, beat me. You could use me. I don't care. You could command me whatever the fuck you want.
The only reason I can't be a gimp is because I don't fit in any of the gimp suits. It's hard as fuck getting into one after lubing yourself, because then one little sneeze and you pop right out of the bitch.
Just make a custom one, dude.
Hurry, someone saran wrap me.
No, but other than that, there's another thing that people go through depression is that they tend to like have like suicidal intentions of like they want to do stuff to themselves.
Yeah, self-harm. That's what I went through. I did self-harm.
Yeah.
A lot of the times when I would cut and stuff, it was for the release.
No, yeah.
Because I felt like that was the only pain I could feel.
Yeah, and another thing about depression is people that do during depressions, they self-harm, they either they starve themselves or they like fucking eat till like there's no tomorrow. Like they'll just don't care.
Yeah, those are the eating disorders. So there's the suicidal tendencies. Cool band. There's eating disorders, whether it be you're overeating, or you're not eating at all, becoming anorexic. There's also bulimia, which I've gone through. I've gone through pretty much almost all the stages, dude. I did self-harm. I've never actually been anorexic because I try to hide my shit. But I was bulimic. And that was the toughest fucking 3 years of my life. And that was during the time when everyone thought I was fucking buff. But I'm just like, I'm fucking dying. I've done those. There's other ones, but it's like, I don't really know all that much about them.
But there's like the whole thing with like the basically you become so depressed on yourself that there's the other people that
isolation.
They do the isolation. They isolate themselves to the point that people end up thinking that you're missing, but in reality you're home, or you're just like basically you run away. Like basically like majority of the kids nowadays, and back then
I've tried running away.
Back then, basically the kids, adults, even like older people, they end up thinking to themselves like, I don't have no one. The best thing I could do is just like sit and isolate or run away, and that's where you end up having yourself like just people trying to find you. And some people don't even have no. Honestly, there's people out there that they don't have no one, honestly, whatsoever. They attempt to like just run away, and hopefully they could find something to make themselves cope to a better world. But for people out there, if you're trying to run away, that's great and all, but where's that going to lead you? You're just going to be just running continuously to somewhere that you might not find. It's not going to be like in the movies or TV shows, like you just run away and all of a sudden you have some random person walk up to you, like, oh hey, how could I help you? I want to, I see you're this and this. And like, there's people out there that rather they give a shit or they don't. You have to have like, it's basically the whole world itself is like a gamble. It's like you might end up winning something to like have a better life. Some random for some men and women out there is like, if you're running away, who knows, you might find someone better. You might find a better world in a different state, different country when you're out there. Some people actually succeed to actually have someone and have someone a better life when they run away. Some people actually get corrupted and end up just like kidnapped, or they end up getting killed in the middle of like hitchhiking. Everything could happen when it comes to running away. But like I said, the whole world's a gamble, so you never know if you're gonna end up like losing everything and you're just dead, or having someone to save you, or at least one friend, at least just to have just one friend in your life just to help you out. Some random person just would be like, hey, let me be your friend. I'll be there for you to help you out, at least.
Yeah, and I've been that friend before. A lot of times, more than I'm comfortable saying, and it in a sense it does suck being that person, but at the same time it's like
I've been through a shit ton of the situations where like I had people end up like walking up to me through like telling me their toughest moments, and it doesn't faze me no more with the whole thing with like people end up telling me, oh, I've been through this, I've been through that, and I'm going through this. Is even the shit with my girlfriend, with her shit when she went through her past, I was like, it doesn't faze me. You could tell me any dark story that you have, any secret that makes you the way you are now. It's like, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't faze me. I will help you in any way possible to help you, to fix you somehow. If I can't fix you, I can only guide you to some extent, and hopefully someone else could guide you, or you could just guide yourself somehow. People can only guide you so much. You have to actually like just take the advice what they gave you, and hopefully you can like put that as in like an actual intention in your head, and then actual like conclude your mind to thinking like, I will do something about it somehow, but I don't know what to do.
Yeah, you're anyone that goes through this shit is gonna hit that point where they don't know what to do. They feel helpless, useless, and just fucking broken, beaten down.
Yeah.
But the shit, it is corny fucking saying, but there's, I guess the best way people understand it is there's always a light at the end of the tunnel.
No, yeah.
You know, and I don't like using that, but I know people that listen, that's what they know. That's what they've heard before.
Yeah.
But in a sense, it's kind of true, because no matter what,
there's always something. Yeah. At least a glimpse of it, like a dimmest part of light in the end of the tunnel somehow.
Oh yeah, and again, there's another saying that after being broken down so fucking much, the only way to go is up now.
Basically.
And sometimes that strikes a chord with people. Sometimes it doesn't. Obviously, you can tell when it hasn't, because then those dudes kill themselves.
No, this is one. I'm gonna take this from like an anime that I watched. It's basically like the story about a frog in a well, and looks up in the sky and sees like a bird pass by, and that frog wishes to be that bird, to be free. Basically, that's what everyone wants nowadays. Even back then, and for instance, first
people want to be a bird, like
no. Basically, being the bird is basically you're free. You have freedom. You have everything you want to do. You have the freedom to do whatever you want. Basically, I saw this in another anime. Was you got two choices? It's rather you get married, and you have yourself settled with a family, like your career or like a business and shit, or you have your freedom and explore the world and do whatever the hell you want, and not have anyone around you, just you yourself, and just have yourself the freedom to explore the entire world on your own. And yeah, you'll be making all these friends along the way, but you're not gonna see them ever again, because in your head you're just like, I'm free. I just want to just have freedom.
Yeah, but yeah, and that's where I kind of don't like that kind of analogy, because going back to the whole frog in the well, looking up, the frog wishes to be a bird that is symbolically free. But the shit is you don't know anyone else's struggles. Let's say that frog did become the bird, then what? it's not really free, because now that bird that he was looking up at could have been going through shit, could have been flying by because he's like, I need to find food.
No, yeah, sure.
Going through hard fucking times. In the well, that frog, all he knows is that well. He doesn't know what the outside looks like. He doesn't know, oh yeah, there's fucking grass. No, he doesn't know there's grass. It might be fucking desert for some fucking reason.
Oh, yeah.
And, the land might be scarce. It might be a barren fucking land. There's no way of telling. And it's good to get out of your comfort zone and all that, but you don't know where it's going to lead you. Again, that bird, the frog doesn't know if it's looking for food. Maybe there is no food there. So now that bird's struggling, flying on his last fucking limb, trying to get somewhere where there is food, where there is comfort. But he probably saw the frog and looked down and said, I want to be that frog. Because even though he's down there, he knows he's safe.
Yeah, that's another analogy comes in with basically this one dude ended up saying, like, what do you want, fangs or you want wings? Basically, fangs is like basically in his end representing that you have power, and you have like all this like strength with you, or you have wings, well, you can actually be free and have more power, but with voice, and you have people like around you like be all charismatic and shit because they see you being the fangs. Basically, yeah, you have all this power, and you could be like the most unbeatable person in the entire like fighting system.
That's where it goes back to the whole thing, the other one that you said, either being married and all that. You have the fangs, but everyone fears you. But you have the strength. Again, everyone fears you. You have the wings, and everyone loves you. You represent freedom. But at the same time, you're putting everyone else's needs before your own, which means you're carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders.
Oh, yeah.
Because that's what people... I don't know how to exactly explain it, but that's where people kind of lose it. Because people are very fucking closed-minded. No matter how much they say, oh, I'm open-minded, they're so fucking closed-minded,
oh, yeah.
dude. Because all they see is what they want to fucking see. Oh, bird, freedom. Oh, fangs, power. That's all they see. They don't see the fucking...
They have to... The people have to understand the entire terminology of what they're seeing. Like, okay, you're seeing this. Okay, you want that. But are you actually sure about that? You're like, what is this is better? Let's put it as this. This basically like the whole... Let's put it like what this like in the Bible says. The fruit basket. Fruit basket represents all this. You can have all these extra religions you could follow, but you can still, no matter what religion you are, you can still be under the main one. That's what in the Bible it says. But some like these hardcore Christians are like, oh, I'm gonna be Christian forever. It's like, okay, but you have the freedom to explore all these other religions. What makes you think like you don't just want to... It's not about following the religion. It's basically trying to get to know, to expand your mind, to know all these other people. Basically, that's what back then. Back in the medieval times, there were these people. There were nobles. Nobles were heavily like praised, but the kings decided like, we don't want these nobles. They're actually just like taking what's ours. Like, if basically there hasn't been that many like noble kings that actually like will be a king. They got killed throughout the years because like some kings out there, they're just so greedy that they want everything on their own. And then there's the kings that are nobles that they will accept literally anyone, no matter what race, what religion, anything. Even if you're an enemy or even a rival or a nemesis, anything, or even a hostile, they don't seem to care. They just want to help you out regardless. And the nobles end up looking at the kings like, hey, help these people out. But then throughout the years, the medieval times, they killed nobles. They didn't want the belief of like helping others. They didn't want the belief of accepting. Back then, if nobles were still alive, like entirely, this whole world wouldn't even be how we are now. What you know exactly.
I still think there would be problems.
There'll be problems, but at the same time, there's people developing this whole new like nobility of like actually accepting everyone. Like basically right now,
morally, I guess, because it's morally right, but no one accepts everyone equally.
Not just yet, because right now, like,
I don't think it's ever gonna happen.
No, it's not just yet. Yes, like it's slowly developing to like a better step to where things are going. Like I seen people like really like. For instance, I went to this gala, and I saw like a lot of different races, like people like hanging out in one group, like from like European people, Indians, to like Asian people, like Hispanic people, Latinos, all in one circle, just like talking to each other. And I was to myself like, wow, I never thought that like in my life that I'll see like a bunch of people accepting each other and talking to each other. Not because of business, they're actually having a good time, like exchanging like their stuff as their personal stuff, like hanging out, not just like focusing on the stuff that's going on around them with the whole thing with like, oh, we're gonna be talking about business, this and that, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But after the whole like meeting and shit, they just talk to each other, like literally just talk to each other. And the whole media is like exposing us as like, oh, this is going on, like these people are this, these people are that. Come on, like nowadays we're to the point like we're slowly breaking that boundary of like racism, slowly, little by little. The whole thing of like homophobia. Some countries are starting to accept gays now. Even the most hostile countries are just starting to accept it slowly. What else? The only people, some of the people that are still trying to have a hard time at getting accepted, I at this moment is still gays and transsexuals. Transsexuals are still heavily bashed on, from what I've seen, and the people I've talked to, and throughout the years I spoke to them, and end up saying is like, don't you guys like what do you guys go through with this whole like people end up like talking smack about you guys? It's like, honestly, they end up saying, honestly, we don't like, yeah, like we're offended and all, but at the same time, both the like gay community, from like lesbians and gays and bis, queers and transsexuals, literally everyone in the entire rainbow community, they end up telling me this: one, we're happy. Honestly, we don't really care what people say. We're happy as it is. Like, straight people have more problems than us, honestly.
I have so many problems.
Like, basically, like, I had a gay guy, saying like, I have no problem. Like, honestly, I barely even argue at all.
The only problem I have is I don't get enough ass around here.
that kind of goes with it too, but no, it's like, no, that's basically what I've been told. Like, whenever I ask like the questions throughout the years, was like, I had a gay dude end up saying like, I don't really have problems with anyone. It's like, I defend people no matter what you are, and I respect you. I respect who you are. Like, I respect your charisma, the person you are. I respect that. I see you're open to everyone. I was like, yeah, I try to like learn how to like see people's perspectives. I want to see like the actual like dialogue behind everyone. I don't want to just like be that person to just judge people and just talk a lot of smack for someone I don't even know. Like,
Yeah, well, in a sense,
Like,
you
even-
don't really technically have the right to fucking judge. Like, who the fuck are you to judge?
no, exactly. That's where basically nobles trying to teach others is like, don't judge people. Just accept what they do, what they have. If whatever happens to them, that's up to them.
Except that they're stabbing your child.
Yeah. Basically, that's what,
Sir, you cannot be mad. Don't judge. Maybe he's doing it for a good reason. Maybe he's sacrificing your child for the gods. Yeah, bitch, he literally said, a kid, and started stabbing him. What the fuck am I supposed to do with that? Don't judge him. Don't judge him. That's it.
yeah. That's where basically that's where taking nobility to a whole stupid, like, there's nobles that actually know what's going on, and there's the nobles that are trying to be nobles that literally is like, oh, I'm a noble dude. It's like, all right.
No noble ever says that. No noble ever says, I'm a noble dude.
No, it's basically like they like no, like literally. I don't even admit that I'm noble. I already have people end up saying like, you're a noble dude. And it's like, yeah,
You know what I get a lot of?
you're a bitch.
You're an asshole. I'm like, oh, thank you.
Man, you're a dick. Fuck me.
I'm open anytime.
They were like, I don't feel comfortable, nigga. You said it.
Get your ass over here. But yeah, guys, fuck. There's a bunch of emotions in this world, and there's no way to fucking control it. But yeah, we're gonna leave you off on this note and shit, cause we're just gonna have to take off. But seriously, if you guys want to be fat, be fat. If you guys want to be gay, be gay. If you guys want to fucking do whatever, do whatever. As long as you're not harming other people, then go for it.
Go for it. But basically, is what people end up having to just do what you want. Just don't do things too extreme. Is like, don't do anything that will harm people, like agoraphilia, necrophilia, pedophilia, or basically you're into animals. Don't do that.
Just don't fucking harm things. I guess keep moral values.
Keep more values in as it is. Just we don't got, like, literally, we don't got nothing against anyone. Just as like I said, just as long as you're happy, you're happy. Just don't take it too extreme. And if you yeah, people end up telling you, oh, be open-minded, but be responsible and take actual knowledge of what you're doing, and take the wisdom from everyone else and ask around. Don't just like jump into something that you don't know what you're going to be doing or what's going to happen. Don't just assume like, okay, I'm going to do it. Don't be a yes man too much too, because basically you might end up into something you don't want to be in.
Yeah, guys. So, fuck. If you guys want to listen to any of the podcasts like this, go check out The Venue. Fredo's Rants. Alright, no, seriously. Go check out The Venue, Fredo's Rants, Manny's Baking, The Graveyard Shift. And follow us on our Instagrams. You can follow us at The Venue Pod, at Double the Trouble Network, at The Graveyard Shift Show, at Manny's Baking, at Chris the Podman, at Fredo_Rants, Richard.
Rico Martinez on my Instagram. That's pretty much it.
Alright, guys. We might start doing live podcasts. Not soon, but in the near future. I just got to get the equipment set up for that.
Yeah, and then yeah, this is for everyone out there. Like, yeah, this might be a little like mellow, but sometimes somewhat like a little bit like funny. But we don't always.
We cracked our jokes.
Yeah, we crack our jokes and all, but we don't. We attempt to like at least have some awareness towards what's going on.
Yeah, every once in a while we're gonna have serious episodes and stuff. But shit, sometimes it needs to be done.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't see you guys doing it, so.
Yeah, it's like we kind of want to make fun of it, but depression ain't really a joke. Honestly, it ain't.
Meh. Since I went through it, I can joke about it.
No, yeah,
It's like that whole thing, because black people are black, they can say the N-word.
exactly.
So I can say, I can talk shit about depression all I want.
It's like basically basically anyone like I'm not black, but I got a big dick, so nigga.
I got the pass.
I got the big dick, so I represent the niggas.
But yeah, guys, stay tuned for all our other episodes. We're gonna be, I'm gonna be releasing a bunch of episodes pretty soon. But yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys, and hope to see you in the near future, out in public and shit. Come give us high five on the wiener or whatever. Fucking, dick slap Richard, whatever. I don't care. Just come say what's up.
Slap us. We got the good cake going on.
All right, guys. Till next time.